What is going on, guys? My name is Tubby, and welcome back to building WrestleMania 33. I'm not going to look to my right and back or my left just yet until I get on the stage. I should probably run faster. This is already shaping up to be one of my favorite arenas just based on the look, but turn around, here we go. Okay, so very simple so far. Let's show you what we added, kind of get some thought process behind it. So right now, I'm not even going to bother with the seat configuration because I don't know what the awning is going to look like. I don't know what any of that's going to look like, so we're avoiding that. Let's just skip right to that and avoid it. Let's work on really fast. Let's get this built back up. Let's get this side of the seat done. People are always asking me, how do you do the seats so fast? I'm on Xbox. I would like to do that. I don't build on console. Unfortunately, guys, if you build on console, you're a rock star, man. I've seen some people build some awesome stuff on consoles. Unfortunately, I'm on PC, so I can do things like this. I believe it's 3514, and then we do the same thing, jump back over there. Now, we can jump to do this just a little bit faster. Wow, it's not faster if I can't type. and then it's not even faster if I do this, where I mess up the posting. What is that? Either way, I did mess it up. Uh-oh. This is what happens, man. You think you got it, and you didn't. Look at that. Look at that. There, it's fixed. So, quick thing for World Edit. If you do hit like one there and I hit the right one, if I accidentally click the left one and I thought it was the right one, you can always undo and go back to it and redo it. That way you don't have to keep flying back and forth as we build these. Now, I'm sure Pish Posh will get upset at me and tell me, whoops. I got to put in the, for some reason, it's putting in a colon instead of an apostrophe. So if you look at this arena, here, let's talk about this. Let's talk about what we're building and what we're going up and we're doing. So you can already see the base layout, and it looks really naked. I don't like when this looks naked. So the reason I don't is because a lot of people that do build arenas then leave this whole area open. This can be used for everything, guys. These could be concessions. These could be a building. But unfortunately, we are in a super flat world, so we can't really go down. In my ideal world, I probably would have put this up a couple blocks to not make it so shallow or low. Now, again, I'm not going to work on the corners either. As you can see, we now have some seats in. Now, once we have the seats in, this is where things are a little bit deceiving. And this is why we're building it for WrestleMania, why we're not building it just as a stadium. Because I realize one thing. We have this arena, and for this side, it's way bigger on this side. So, what I thought was even for these seats isn't even. Because that's not how math and geometry works. If we go 30-some blocks this way, or how many ever rows of seats that was, 18, 36, add 7, some 45 blocks that way, maybe 50, 30 blocks this way, and this side's super long. I forgot to take that into account. So, I don't know where the the actual seats go up. That's why we don't have the seats in just yet, because honestly, I don't know where they go. If we put in a slab like this, and let's say we take out a quartz slab, and we go to put this down now. What I was trying to figure out, and I want to get your guys' opinion on this, is should we just build it thinking, okay, screw the football. I don't care about football. What I want is this. So what I would do then is build these going up congruent to how the stadium would actually do it. I don't want this to go up centered for the arena. It should go up if it was centered for the arena, and that's why I want to get your guys' thoughts on this before I continue building it, before we go nuts, before we're too far, before it's too late to turn back. As you guys can see, I want to give you a look at what this is going to look like. Now, obviously, we can make the whole thing white. Right now, we are not. I'm trying to put in some color differentiation. So when you're looking from the bottom and you're trying to build this stadium, you're trying to wonder, okay, well, how do I do it? See, I like the look of that. So now if we match that on the other side, matched up with this, boom, and then it's 1, 2, 3, and then 1 on each side of it. So then now that we're building this, you can kind of see the look. And again, I change the stairs all the time, guys. I end up going back and putting down new blocks. So if you think this looks bad in your opinion, don't worry, because it'll probably change. We lay all these down. There we go. So now you can start to see that it actually kind of fills out, and it starts to look like an actual arena. And I just love this texture pack, first of all. So you can see that start to go up. Now this should go up another, probably 5 or 10 more. And I didn't want to just bore you guys building seats the whole time, so I'm not going to do that. I'll come back with a more finished version of that. Now, same thing on this side, except this one's going to be 5. This is the long way away. We want to have bigger sections. Oh, excuse me. No, we don't. We want 3. I want to start with 5 on the bottom level because I'm putting in an awning here on this side. So, not an awning, but an overlook. So you can start to see what it looks like. Now, the problem that I have right now is we have yet to build in the corners. I have to remember how. This is sad. I had to go back and look at some other people's designs for how to do corners. I don't remember how to properly go up because I was the one that kind of figured it out originally. But then other people found better ways to do it. So you can see we kind of have different ways to look now. So we're starting to see the base layout. And there's just something about this stage that I'm really digging. I still have to finish the layout, but the ramp, the walk to it, we put on carpet so that way you guys can see because I was sick of how that looked. Originally, I wasn't going to put in the glow stone on the outside, but when you're at the stage now, you can start to see the difference in the seats. Now, unfortunately, because all that's open, it does look a little weird, but I think it definitely starts to get at the point where you at least feel like you know what's going to happen. So now let's go over to the last row. All right. Would I put a seat here or would I go farther to the right? Because if we do this, let's just put one for reference just so we can have some color. Because I think it always helps to kind of differentiate up a little bit so you're not using the same blocks. That way you can kind of tell. You can get a better idea of where you're going. So see, you have the white one there. Now, because it's not connected, it looks weird. So now, should theoretically this one go just randomly in the middle up here? Should it go a little different? I don't know. So what we want to do is we want to count over. So let's go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So this will give us an idea, essentially, how far over we have to go. So we have, let's do it again. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. It's like a math class right now. 8. So there's 48 blocks. So we want roughly, there's 48 blocks. We want 24, but we want 24, 23, and 25. So we want to build the ramp going up from 20 and then right in the middle. So at 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. And then we want to go 1 to each side of it, right? Because you want to leave 3 on each, and then we go up from there. So you can kind of get what we're going for. Now, the problem with this is, like I'm saying, because we're building it for the arena and not for football, it might look a little weird. So this is why we might have to self-correct this. It's okay, though. If people would see how much before they actually saw the finished arenas I actually did, you would be very, very surprised at how much they end up changing. So there it is. So now what we want to do is from the same spot we can just count over 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh wait, whoa. Learn to count, Tubby. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. All right, so as you guys can see, I can't believe I'm actually counting out loud on a video. 3, 4, 5. 10. All right, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Just like so. So now that we have this laid down, oops, we need redwood back there. We can finally go up. Now, I could replace this essentially with quartz. I'm not going to, though. I know Austin will get really pissed at me. Why aren't you using World Edit? Did you know? Eric, did you know you could literally just replace these blocks going up with quartz slab? If you're wondering, tell me, what do I mean by that? Basically, what we can do is go in and 44/7. So what we could do is go bam, set, replace. So there, that lays down, but the problem that just did, as you guys can see, then it deletes that one block, unfortunately. So that's why I didn't do that. You don't want to do that. I'm going up solely by Austin. Now, you could change the depth level, but I'm still not that good with World Edit. He's my World Edit guy. He's the one that'll build our designs. He's the one that'll set it apart as we have to make it 8 times. Set time 0. Whoa, 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 whoa. Oh, we don't want that to disappear. Okay. So now you can at least start to get an idea of the arena. Now we have seats in. We have the floor laid down. You can start to get a gist of how big this arena is going to be. You got the 4 sections running the length of the field, essentially. It's going to be a little off, so we may have to adjust those just a little bit, but I just like how it's centered. Personally, I tend to go for what I'm building, not necessarily just the arena. But you can definitely now see somewhat of a layout. You can see the feel to it, and now, like I said, we got to figure out how high up we're going. So maybe you tell me when to stop. So right now we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now the problem with this is if we were going with single layers, right? Some people are probably going to get on me for this. I like to use double layers, especially for big stadiums on the lower portions. I don't like stadiums that go up too fast, too quickly. So you have 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, and then let's go up to 15. This is WrestleMania. This is huge. So it'll be like right here. So you can kind of get the gist of where I'm going when you actually see how big this is going to be. And then over the top is where the seats can go one by one. And I'm just going to lay this down for no reason, just to fly this way to kind of get an idea myself of how far over this actually is as we pass these one by one on the sides. Watch us shoot way over where the actual seats end. Again, you don't need to do this in World Edit. Just use World Edit, kids. Please do not be the guy that places this down, because if you have friends that are building with you, they'll mock you and be like, you shouldn't be laying down those blocks, you dummy. So just like this. All right, so now it's connected. So now you can see how far up it's going to go. This will give you an idea. So the next time you do see this, all those seats will be added in. It will be built going up. So I want to get your guys' thoughts on this. Should we center the seats, or should we make the seats if WrestleMania was not here? Should the scale be built from that end all the way to this side, wherever this ends up being? Like, say this comes here, and it goes like right here, right? So should the seats line up with that and congruently in between, or should we line it up with the WrestleMania arena itself? I want to know your guys' feedback. I'd love to know. But you can definitely see we've got progress. We've got the seats in. We've got a lot of stuff going on. We're going to be back building more Minecraft. Now, once this does get built, we will live stream more. I want to build in PvP. I want to build in elimination chambers. There's so much I actually want to build. But you can start to get the gist of the arena now. So until next time, guys, thank you so much to Creeper Host for providing this server. Hopefully these seats end up being built and they come out looking great. And until next time, it's your boy Tubby Emu, and we will see you all later. This arena is going to be sick. I'm excited. No, really, I am. Look at this. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. I tend to do this just to get a scale of how big the arena is going to do. I do a flyover. I got to see how long until all the seats would be in. So roughly all the seats would start to be in here. Look how big that arena is actually going to be. This is quite possibly the biggest arena I've ever built. I'm excited.